A friend of mine was trying to buy a property in Karratha on the weekend, and unfortunately he missed out. He missed out because he lost to a buyer who had a pre-approval. And I'm pretty sure you've heard about pre-approvals before and what they're good for and why you should have a pre-approval. But I thought I'm just going to go over the reasons why, in fact, and it is true, a pre-approval is a good idea. For example, a pre-approval is going to help you confirm exactly how much you can borrow. In other words, you'll be ready when you find a property, you'll be able to buy the property and you know exactly how much you can borrow. If you're buying at auctions, a pre-approval is a must. Now, you don't want to be in a situation where you're the highest bidder, you win, and you are not able to finance the purchase. Remember, at auctions, you're buying, it's a cash offer, so you need a pre-approval. And as for my friend, without a pre-approval, you might actually miss out on the property of your dream. And I can see that Frank Bove is there, as a real estate agent with Acton in Applecross, and he will confirm with you that an offer with a pre-approval is a lot stronger than an offer without a pre-approval. Because guess what? The sellers want to know that it is a strong offer and the finance will be approved. You see, with a pre-approval, and Edward, yes, Edward, how are you? I can see Edward saying, what about me? I'm sure when you bought your last property, Edward, you had a pre-approval as well, all right? With a pre-approval, you can also reduce the stress of waiting. Once you've found the property, you put your offer in, and your offer has been successful, the stress of waiting for the finance is horrendous. It's actually, when you talk to clients, you'll find it's one of the most stressful things in the whole process of buying a house is, am I going to be approved? Because you're already fallen in love with the property and you want to be approved. So with a pre-approval, you know that there's a good chance you're going to be approved. What the pre-approval will do as well, it will certainly reduce the time it takes for your finance to be approved. But more importantly, it makes you can buy with a lot more confidence because you know exactly how much you can spend. You know that you've already been pre-approved. Now remember, being pre-approved means that the banks has looked at your finances and has said to you, provided you come back with the right property and we evaluate at the right price, there's a good chance we'll approve your finance. So remember, a pre-approval is a first assessment. It's a conditional approval of your loan, but you still need to go through the formal unconditional approval process. So what happens when you have your offer accepted? You then send it to your broker or to your bank. They will then complete a valuation, and provided valuation comes back at the right price, then you will go through the motions, have your loan approved. All right, so remember that. And just before I go, I just want to give you a few things that the pre-approval is not. For example, a pre-approval is not always the same for every bank. Some banks will do pre-approvals, some banks won't do pre-approvals. Actually, not every lender offers a pre-approval, so make sure that if you are after a pre-approval, that you choose a lender that does approve or that provide pre-approvals. Pre-approvals usually last for about 90 days. A few lenders will do it only for 30 days, and a few lenders will go for 180 days. Now, if you go past that time, if you haven't found a property within that time period, with most banks, you can have your pre-approval extended. It's just a matter of sending them some updated information. It's not very hard, but make sure you do before your pre-approval expires. And remember, as I said before, your pre-approval is not a guarantee that your finance will be approved, but it basically means you are almost 90% there. You still need to have a valuation done. You still do need to make sure that the valuation comes back at the right price. And provided you meet the very simple conditions, then your finance will then be approved. If you got any questions about pre-approval, make sure you ask your bank, or more importantly, ask your broker. Or if you got any special questions for me, just leave me a message down there and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon. Bye.